Hey guys, Ben here and welcome back to another video on The Flash Season 9. Today we're going to be talking about a new article that has been released by TV Line in regards to the return of Cisco Ramon. So if you do go on to enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like and a comment, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future DCTV videos later this year. Okay, so obviously what everyone's talking about right now online in regards to The Flash is the Arrow return. We've got set photos from Canada Graphs. That is going to be my next video, so please be sure to stay on the lookout and don't miss that video because we've got a lot to break down. I know other people have made videos, talked about it a lot online, but I think you guys are going to be interested, so yeah, stick around because that video is coming very soon. But for now, we're going to talk about something that not many people have talked about, and that is the return of Cisco Ramon to The Flash Season 9. Obviously, it's The Flash's final season, and one of the biggest characters from The Flash's past that is presumed to return in the final season is, of course, Cisco, because, as you know, Carlos Valdez has been there since the very start. He left, I think, earlier last year, and it's been a while since we've seen him basically. I remember there was that farewell episode for Cisco. It was actually really good in a season that was obviously quite mediocre around the same time. But anyway, so we're going to be going over a TV Line article because they caught up with Carlos Valdez as he weighs in on the question, will Cisco return for the Flash's final run? And so this is how the article begins. While it will be fun to see Oliver Queen, Wally West and John Diggle return during the Flash's farewell run, the fact remains that number 2 on fans' wish list is to see Cisco one last time. What say Carlos Valdez? So they go on to say Barry's BFF, Cisco Ramon, played by original cast member Carlos Valdez, was last seen in the Flash's Season 7 finale, where he officiated the West Allen vow renewal. So that was the last time that we actually saw them. I forgot that he did return for that final episode, which at the time was quite a nice surprise, and it would be a nice surprise if he came back for the finale of the final season 2, which I'm pretty sure he's going to actually do, but I'm going to get into that later. So where he officiated the West Allen vow renewal. Since then, the character has been living off screen in Star City with girlfriend Camilla, after he took the job of Director of Technology and Science for Argus. Valdez appeared at the Television Critics Association Winter Press Tour in Pasadena on Saturday on behalf of Hulu's upcoming musical rom-com Up Here. Afterward, TV Line caught up with Valdez, who, it must be noted, is rocking a much shorter, tidier hair than Cisco ever did. So that's an interesting factor. So if Carlos does return, Cisco is going to look very different, because if you've seen the photos of him as of today, it's very different. Like, his hair is very short and it, like they say, it's very tidy, and obviously it's because of this new show, but also maybe he just made that change. He obviously stuck with the kind of Cisco hair because that's how they started out, and it would be a bit weird if they like fully cut, you know, his hair halfway through like the show, especially because people are so used to it. But anyway, so this is going to be a big change if Cisco does come back. I think it will be a fun point that they're going to poke at. Anyway, so they go on to say, we pointed out that the Flash episode in which Stephen Amell, David Ramsey and everyone else appeared just wrapped filming last night / this morning, leaving just 4 episodes to go. Might Valdez slip into one of them? And he replies, I just don't know. After which we suggested that it could be as simple as him FaceTiming a Cisco check-in, which then gets green screened into someone's Star Labs tablet or monitor, and he's pitched that to them. And the CW has also no comment on Cisco possibly showing up during the 13-episode farewell season, which kicks off Wednesday, February 8th. But Valdez told TV Line, I can't imagine a scenario where Cisco doesn't, to some degree, figure into the Arrowverse series' final run. And obviously he's talking to the press and they want to keep as much things under wraps as possible. Obviously they had to release the Oliver Queen situation because they knew that they were going to be in public, people would have seen them, and the reveal would have been revealed to the public via, you know, unofficial sources. And so I believe they made that choice on purpose because they knew he was going to be seen. But in some cases, obviously they don't reveal everything, and sometimes it's being kept a secret. So I think something like this could go under the radar, possibly, but I believe him as of right now that there is probably no chance that he doesn't show up. Like, I think he is going to show up at some point. I don't know if it's in some way and some degree where it's actually like not him showing up to Vancouver and actually filming a scene, maybe they're going to figure another way out, but you would hope that he's going to come to Vancouver and that they've already asked him. I would be very surprised if there isn't something lined up already, because like the article states, there's only 4 episodes left to film for the entire series, and he was such a big character, and I know that Carlos liked playing Cisco and he just stopped because he'd been in the show for 7 seasons. I mean, it's a long time. And he did even re-show up and reappear at the end of last season, despite him leaving earlier in the season. And so I think there is a high chance that if he gets some time, he's going to be flown up to Vancouver. He's going to be filming probably for the finale. And it has to be pointed out that the finale is not going to be filmed like next week, but they're clearly going to be starting on filming those final 4 episodes. But that's obviously going to be the 4th to last episode that they get started on, say, in the next week or so. And then, you know, in like a month's time, they'll probably get started on the finale. And so that's when we'll see if he actually does show up. So as of right now, obviously, this is just TV Line asking, is this going to happen? And a typical response to the press is, I don't know, you should pitch it. That's pretty typical. So I feel like he's hiding something. That's just my intuition or my instincts as to his response to TV Line. I think he's being a bit coy and hiding something. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think Cisco is going to show up? I feel like he has to show up, and I'm sure most of you guys agree with me because he's such a big character. And we all felt like if anyone's going to come back, it's got to be Flash related people. So we were thinking, you know, Cisco's definitely high up that list. Even Wally West, even though Keenan Lonsdale has been very busy in the last few years, so we understand why he's not been around. But also, like, Bloodwork is coming back as well, so he's not like a super big character. Obviously, people would like to see Zoom, Savitar, Reverse Flash. We're kind of presuming Reverse Flash will come at least for the finale, but we really don't know. And what I'm trying to get at is, it was less likely for Stephen Amell to come back as Arrow, because that's more of a long shot, you feel like, because he wasn't specifically from The Flash. Yes, he's been in The Flash many times. Yes, The Flash started because of Arrow, but it's kind of a different situation. So I would really like to see Carlos Valdez come back as Cisco, and I'm sure most of you guys will really want to see him. So we're just going to really have to sit back and wait and see. But for now, we have to get excited because obviously everything's happening with Arrow returning, Kid Flash, Diggle. We're going to talk about that in tomorrow's video, like I mentioned earlier, but also the fact that The Flash is under a month away until its final season airs its premiere episode. That is Wednesday, February 8th at 8 PM on the CW, so this is a big deal. So we're going to be covering everything that comes out as we head towards the finale. Obviously, we just got the 2nd trailer recently. Go check out that video if you haven't watched it yet. I did a trailer breakdown on the extended trailer. Maybe some of you guys missed it, so go check that out. But also there's going to be more press coverage on The Flash, maybe a episode specific synopsis for episode 1, 2 and 3, and then also we're going to be seeing some sneak peeks, some interviews from Grant, maybe Eric Wallace and the cast of The Flash as they head towards February 8th when the final season airs. So that's pretty much how it's going to go, and yes, we do know a lot about who's showing up and some of the storylines, but there's still a lot of mystery that is going around to do with the finale and the final season, of course, because we really don't know exactly what's going on. We have our guesses, but really not too much information has been revealed apart from, you know, the basics. And so I'm looking forward to seeing this final season, actually how the final 13 episodes turn out as a whole. So for now, if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like and a comment. It really helps out the channel. Also subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. Also, you can click the join button to become a member of the channel. One of the best perks of being a member is you can join in with me live on our members live streams. And also we have merchandise available. You can get some merch by clicking on the link in the description below. It's the dctvshow.tmail.com if you want to support the channel, and if you've been a fan for a long time or a short time and you want to support and also get something very nice to wear. Link is in the description below. But that pretty much does it for me in this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, check out tomorrow's video and check out the extended trailer breakdown, which you can watch by clicking on the top right corner of the screen. So for now, I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye.
I see red.